Hey guys, I just wanted to go over this call that Shay dropped today with Lamont talking Nesto off the ledge because I wasn't able to be in the live because these kids wanted to eat. How dare they want to eat? But anyways, it's a 23-minute and 43-second call, which is short enough for me to listen to it with y'all and probably comment a little bit while on StreamYard because StreamYard won't let me go over an hour. So let's listen to it together, please, guys. Here we go. One call between Nesto and Lamont on June 29th, 2023. This was right after Nesto's story broke on social media. He talked with Shirley and Dre on this same day. That video will be linked in the description and at the end of this video. In this call, you will hear Nesto ask Lamont repeatedly if Shirley is done. Take a listen.
Man, I thank God you answered the phone right there, brother. Wow, what's going on?
Nestor said he thank God Lamont answered the phone right now, brother, because we all know Lamont do not like taking these calls from Nestor. He'll play around like his debit card was stolen, his phone was on airplane mode, he couldn't pay his bill for a while, he didn't hear his phone ringing, or his favorite one is by the time he tried to mash in the numbers, the call ended, so he didn't get to accept the call in time. That brother know he good for going missing on Nesto and claim he gonna be there and pay his bond and everything. He's been the one that's been least supportive throughout Nesto's whole incarceration.
I gotta get my head back clear. I don't need a pep talk on that. I don't need that because I'm good on that part now.
He said Nesto said he gotta get his head back clear, but he don't need no pep talk. He good on that there.
But the video fucked me up. I talked to after I talked to the girl, she told me what you said. So I called.
He said he talked to Sonya, old girl. That's what he calling her today, old girl. He talked to old girl and she told him what Lamont said, which was probably the fact that Shirley said she done.
I called three, and it was like she said. She said she said she done, and I can't come. But it's all good. So look, check this out. They're not gonna have this shit. All right, I'm gonna go over there and talk to her. First of all, this is what you gotta do. They recording everything that you're talking about. Don't nobody give a fuck about that, so let them record that. You already know that. I know that. Everybody.
Lamont said, okay, he all good. This what he gonna go over there do. He gonna go over there and he gonna talk to Shirley. And they recorded everything that he said. He know that. Nestor know that. Lamont know that. We know that. So guess he about to go over there and talk to Shirley and do what? Leave out in some silver bracelets, some handcuffs too, so he could be in a matching cell with his brother.
Just know that too. So just be mindful with you or anybody else say, because clearly there's somebody that's after you and trying to do some shit to you that we both know ain't right, but ain't nothing you can do about it. So you smart enough and you're intelligent enough. Everybody's intelligent. You deal with intelligent people. This shit is gonna pass over like everything else. Don't even worry about it. All you concern yourself with is going up for bond and get ready to get out. Anything else, don't worry about it. All right?
So Lamont said, yeah, he is dealing up. He got something up ahead of him that's tough. He dealing with something that is hard to deal with, and we dealing with intelligent people. So I guess he about to give him a pep talk.
And you'll be good. You straight. So speak with the lawyer, see what it is that he say, and all the other petty shit. If she ain't there, then fuck it. She ain't there. But that don't mean you're gonna be by yourself. You ain't came in the shit by yourself. You ain't gonna be left by yourself. And you got a support system. So don't worry about it. She don't put up no money. I'll make sure you get the money you need. Don't even worry.
So Lamont trying to tell Nesto that you know, he don't got to worry about Shirley, and if Shirley don't want to put up no more money, don't worry about it, cause he gonna put it up. So I guess this where Nesto got the idea that Lamont was gonna cover his bond.
Let that be your last concern. with concerning stuff, with speaking to your lawyer, make sure that you got all your shit together. Make sure your mind clear. I know it's difficult for you because you've been locked up for quite some time. Continue to pray, stay focused. You got people that love you, and you got people on the outside that's willing to help. So that's all you need. Fuck the rest of it.
So Lamont said that all Nesto need to do is stay prayed up, continue to focus on his case. He got people on the outside that love him. F everybody else. Continue to stay focused.
For whatever reason, the shit is trying to show you a lesson. I don't know. I ain't God. I don't know. And a lot of this shit I don't understand. But I can't tell you this right here. They ain't God either. So, with that being said, you just stay focused and keep doing what it is that you got to do. Keep a clear mind. Keep your mind clear. Whatever your regimen is, you do it, and just keep moving and stay.
So Lamont telling him to keep his mind focused and stay on his regimen, whatever it is, and just do what he got to do to stay out of there. But just keep his mind clear.
Focus. I ain't trying to do no pep talk because right now you ain't got time for no motherfucking pep talk. This ain't no pep talk time. This shit is real. And I told Dion that yesterday. Nobody want to hear this shit. They locked up because you doing better than what I do. Because I would be hollering, screaming, cussing, and acting like a fucking idiot.
Lamont said, he right. Nesto don't need no pep talk. He told Dion that yesterday. Because of Lamont said if he was in that position, he'd be hollering, screaming, acting like an idiot. I mean, he do that. So what he mean if that was him? On these phone calls, he'd be hollering, screaming, acting like an idiot, just like he said.
He acting a fool. I wouldn't even be able to fucking maintain a basic phone call over the telephone because I would be acting crazy, cussing and screaming and acting like, and it probably wouldn't even help anything. But that's just mentally where I would be at.
Lamont said if this was him, he wouldn't be able to hold a basic conversation over the phone, and we know that. This is why he disappeared a lot. This is probably stressful for all of them. We could tell by this is evident in how Lamont disappears. He answers the phone when he wants to, maybe like 1 out of every 25 phone calls, if that.
I'm tired of motherfuckers calling me as well, but it's all good. It is what it is. Yeah. This is a devil.
Lamont said he tired of everybody calling him too, but it's all good. It is what it is. And what he mean by that is everybody keep calling him, asking him. He said Roscoe called him and some other people call him, asking him what's going on with Nesto. You know how people get to prying and stuff.
Hey, Flo, but you know what? This is it's devastating, but you still living, you still doing good. You got your health, you got your mind, and some people ain't even got mind. And you got people on the outside of the world that you can talk to just listening to what you got to say. Because if ain't nobody give a fuck, nobody wouldn't take no call. That's why I was wondering when you said, man, I'm so happy you answered the phone. Thank God. I'm thinking to myself, what the hell you so damn happy for? Nigga, I was going to answer it anyway.
Lamont's so full of game. He said when Nesto got on the phone, said, man, I'm so glad you answered the call. Lamont said he was thinking to himself, what the hell is he talking about? Because I was going to answer the phone anyways. Yeah, like 1 out of every 50 calls. My brother, you played the disappearing act so good that you could have been a magician. We all know that you run from these calls. When you see Nesto's name pop up on that phone or jail or whatever it says that pop up on that phone, you know he on that other end, you just start panicking. Not to mention the fact that you're probably only talking to him and keeping him calm because you don't want to be wrapped up in this Rico game too. Because you know if he go down, you're going down too. So you know at some point in time, you got to face the music and talk to him. But if it wasn't a possibility that your name was gonna come up in this too, man, you would have went permanently MIA on Nesto.
You ain't got to move mentally on that. I just needed to get in the space and the place where I could do it. Just so how I was pissed because I ain't got no car. My cars got messed up. My account got compromised.
See, here he go. He said he had to get in a space and a place to even take the calls, which I do understand that. Your mental got to be right to take a call from somebody that's always, my brother, this gonna happen and that's happening, and now they coming down with that charge and this charge, and Just it ain't never gonna be a positive call coming from no jail. So you do got to be in the right mental, in the right emotional space to take the call. But now he's saying too his debit cards got compromised. Like I said, it's always something with Lamont. Now Lamont walk around here like he just got all this money, like he big dog, he doing it big. And the numbers that they was talking about, Nesto was gonna need for him to get bond. Lamont was like, "Oh, I handle that. That's nothing." But how you complaining now about your debit cards being compromised? All the money that you say you got, it should be more than in one place. You shouldn't have all that money in one place.
And I wind up not having no debit card. It's a lot of shit going on, but it's okay. I'm still living. I'm happy, and that's all that matters. Fuck the rest of the shit, and you gonna be all right. All you gotta do is just keep maintain, stay where stay mentally in a good state. That's all you gotta do. Stay.
Yeah, Lamont said, he going through a lot out here too. See, what Nesto got to realize is that we on the outside world. And we got a lot more going on. Nesto, in a sense, he got it made. He been in jail for 12 years already, so he should be used to somebody telling him what to do. He got his day planned out for him. He in an environment where he can't get in no trouble. He got his meals planned out. He don't gotta sit down and worry about what's for dinner, what he gonna cook, or you know, uh paying no bills. He don't gotta worry about bath or shower time because they tell him when to do that. They give him his medicine. I mean, they take care of the man, so he don't gotta worry about nothing in there. But on the outside, people got real things going on.
Don't worry about people on the outside world what they doing. You worry about what you doing. Fuck the people on the outside. Now, when you get outside, then you worry about the people outside. Right now, don't even make that your concern. You see?
Lamont said, "Don't worry about what nobody on the outside going through, because that shouldn't even be your concern. You should just worry about what you got going on in there." Just like I said, but Nestle too worried about like he missing something. He missing opportunities. That's his problem. And he got this thing where he like to tell people, "Oh yeah, if I'm not on the outside, if I'm not out there, a lot of people ain't eating." How? You ain't got no job. Your businesses wasn't producing any money. I don't know how you figure a lot of people ain't eating. If they starving like that, they need to go take their butt down to the food stamp line. Ain't nothing wrong. Go get you some food stamps. But my brother, while you in there, you need to be getting your head straight and figure out which plea you gonna take. You should have been calling your attorney, figuring out the best deal you could get, not calling all on the outside, worrying about who gonna have your back. Cause people talk the talk when you in their face, but when it come down to it, and you ain't in their face, man, ain't nobody about to support you, especially with not nothing big like this. You could forget it.
If she ain't there, then fuck it. Let her not be there. And if you do that, that what she told you, that, bro. Yeah, she said she was done. Okay.
He said, if Shirley don't want to be there, then F her then. Just let her not be there. And Nestle said, is that what she told you? And Lamont said, yeah. She said she done.
She said, she said she was done. That was she told me. She said, you got to find you someone to do because the program people is not going to let you stay here. No, that's fat girl talking like that. That's people in your ear talking like that.
Nestle said, Shirley told him, yeah, you gotta find you somewhere to go because the apartment people said you can't stay here. And I remember that call. And but Nestle said, no, that's fat girl talking like that, talking about Debbie. He want to blame everything on Debbie because he don't think that Shirley got the guts to stand up to him or that Shirley could survive without him. So he think he got Shirley so dependent on him that she's just willing to take him out of jail and be dealing with some foolishness where everybody with her reputation being on the line, her reputation and her job. And I'm sure she's able to, speak with her daughter now and have her grandkids in her life. A lot is going well for Shirley rather than that's the one to believe it or not. So he could sit up there with them delusions in his head that Shirley can't do it without him because Shirley seems to be doing really good without him. And I done seen some pictures of her lately and Shirley look hella good. And I'm happy and proud of her. So maybe it was a point in time where Shirley, was codependent on Nesto a lot. And that's what a lot of people seem to do when they're the head of household. They be depending on somebody to have their back, run their bath water and make sure the house is clean and the fridge is full and they come home to a safe environment. She wasn't expecting you to go uh con some people out of their money and create a whole bunch of problems for her. If you think you was putting her in a good space by having this going on now, where a lot of people, reaching out to her saying the things you done did to them, and she got to read it all over TikTok and YouTube and everything else, my brother, you was wrong. You got the wrong definition of what it means to keep somebody safe and secure.
So they crazy. You ain't got to find shit. Don't even worry about that shit though. That's legally your house. You legally married. You can go there anytime you get ready to kick that motherfucker door in.
Lamont gonna tell Nesto that the house where Shirley live at is legally his house. He could go there anytime he wants to and kick that door in. And legally go there anytime he wants to and kick the door in, he said.
Yeah, man, fuck that fat bitch. That fat bitch over there putting that shit in her ear, telling her all that. That's what she's saying now. But
Lamont said, F that fat B talking about Debbie again. See, that's their problem. They need somebody to blame things on. Want to blame everything on Debbie instead of sitting back and taking a look at himself and see what he did wrong. And if you think you're gonna go to that lady house and kick in the door, you better be ready to go to jail. And the apartment people said the apartment manager said that Nesto can't come there. So they're going a problem that Shirley don't even got to deal with. All she got to do is say the apartment people said that you cannot come there. So there's nothing else you can do about that, Ernesto. You're not on the lease. I doubt if you even know where Shirley live at. If she was smart, you wouldn't even know where she live at. And as far as you keep talking about Debbie, at least she got somebody there that's supporting her, and she don't have to worry about getting wrapped up in no criminal activity that she don't know anything about.
when you get out and you get home, because that's where your home is. When they ask you where do you live, that's where you live. You give them that motherfucking address. That's where you live at.
Lamont said, when Nesto get out, give them Shirley address because that's where he live at. That's his home. That's where he gonna be. I'm. I doubt if he even know the address. You've been in jail since Shirley done moved. So if Shirley is smart, she wouldn't even tell you where she live at. That's how you deal with that problem there, Shirley. Just don't even tell them where you live at.
Where you gonna be bonded out at? Put that address right there. That's where your wife live at. That's where you live at. That's where she pay bills at, and that's where you going.
Lamont said, where you gonna be bonded out at? Right there where your wife at. That's where your wife live at, and that's where you going. No, you're going to Sonya's house. Period. Point blank. You 9 times out of 10, you probably can't go there either because two felons are not allowed to reside with each other. So you really need to worry about where you're gonna go. Let's see if Lamont offer you a place to go stay with him. He might offer it, but do he really mean it?
So fuck what she say and everybody else. But that's where you going. So ain't nobody got time to be doing all that. If you go and find another place somewhere else and try to establish another house, that's abandonment. That's abandonment. Right. And abandonment is anything, first of all, that y'all have or anything that you had when it comes down to being separated, you ain't gonna get a damn dime and you ain't gonna get shit because that's abandonment. Right.
Lamont trying to tell Nesto that if he don't go there to see after Shirley, that's abandonment. Come on now. This how they manipulate each other's minds. So he got, instead of telling Nesto like you can't go there, you're not allowed to go there. Not to mention the restraining order said you can't go there. He puts it in his mind that it's abandonment. How ridiculous. With friends like this, who need enemies?
I got you. I got you. Play them games with somebody else. Put that in the type of smoking. That's bullshit. Yeah. No, you going to.
He said Shirley could play them. Nesto gonna go there, and that's that. And they could play them games with somebody else, and they could put that in their pipe and smoke it. Wow.
At your house, go back to your house where she lives, and y'all work it out. Once you get home and
He told Nesto, go back to your house where you live with Shirley and y'all work it out. There's nothing to work out. He's too far gone. This ain't no, he been seeing another woman for one day, or he was having an emotional relationship, or he got fired from his job, or he made some type of mistake where he forgot to pay a bill or something. This is big. You can't work past this. Lamont is just as delusional as Nesto.
work that up, first you need to get over this hurdle. Once you get over this hurdle and get out, that's the only thing you need to be concerned yourself with is getting out.
Lamont said first, Nesto needs to get over this hurdle is worry about getting out. First, the only thing he need to concern himself with is getting out, and once he deal with this hurdle, then he could deal with the next hurdle. So I guess he don't really have to worry about dealing with the next hurdle because he's not even going to get over this hurdle. So he don't even have to worry about it. He's worrying about something that's never going to happen.
Okay. Once you get out, then you can maneuver and worry about people on the outside. Ain't no sense in being in jail worrying about what these people let them do what they doing.
Lamont said once Nesto get out, then he can worry about the people and what's going on the outside. Ain't no sense in worrying about what's going on the outside when he's stuck on the inside.
They got a place to live. Everybody quit. Everybody has to. All right, that's what we good to have. Right now, you focus on your life, what you got to do, what you gonna do once you get out, and how you gonna maneuver and move forward. That's it. All right. That's it. That's all you got to do. So let me tell you the play before that kicked off, and this because this was because the council told me. My other council told me so. I got to give him $7,000 more. I got to give him $7,000 more for the cases coming up on 13. Can you hear somebody just said the sun? But I was trying to hold on.
So Nesto said to Lamont, let me tell you the play that kicked off before this kicked off. I gotta give him $7,000 more for the cases that's coming up on the 13th.
Yeah, a little bit.
He asked Lamont, can you hear me? Lamont said, yeah, a little bit. Now, a second ago, he heard everything he was saying nice and clear. But when Nesto mentioned he needs 7,000, it's yeah, I can't, I could barely hear you. I can hear you a little bit.
I got to pay him 7,000 more to get another lawyer next to him because he needs help for the 13th.
He said he got to give the lawyer 7,000 more so that he could get help for the cases that's coming up on the 13th.
Okay, that was agreed. So now I'm gonna call. I'm gonna pick me up there. See if there give me the money to get him so he can take care of it. And the bond is
Nesto said he gonna call Daryl to get the 7,000 so he could give him the money to take care of that. Now, how Nesto thought Daryl was gonna give him $7,000 to take care of some mess he got into, man, Nesto really got these high thoughts of himself, and he really feel like a lot of people in this world got these dudes that's owed to Nesto, and that they're gonna help him.
800,000. So it's 800,000. My other people did say they gonna take care of that for me. So that's good.
He said the bond he got so far is 800,000, and the other people gonna take care of that for him. He's talking about Dre. Somewhere along the line, oh, I remember because Dre had asked him before, will his bond be covered by property? And Nesto said, yeah, but Nesto just assumed that Dre was offering. But Dre never said, not that I heard of, that he was gonna put up any property or pay any bond towards this. But here Nesto goes telling Lamont that he got the 800,000 covered.
But the thing about it is, Shirley had to sign for it. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna let me down. It's gonna let me out.
He said, but the thing about it is Shirley still has to sign for it, and that's gonna let him out.
That's what I need to do. So I ain't worried about that. But they come down to that, you ain't gotta worry about that. She gonna sign. Okay.
Lamont said, he not worried about that. And if it comes down to that, Shirley gonna sign. You just gonna tell this lady what she gonna do, huh? Man, oh man, we dealing with some straight up thugs right here. What you gonna do over to go over there and twist her arm? Shirley ain't signing, and that's that.
Don't worry about that. But I'm telling you, so I don't tell the other folks that. I'm telling you what's going on. Yes.
So Nesto already scheming. He said so. He telling Lamont that, but don't tell Sonya what's going on.
Okay. Yeah. You don't know that. Nobody don't know that, but I'm telling you, so you.
He said, cause Sonya don't know that, so don't tell nobody that. He just telling him that. Now you know damn well Lamont gonna go run his mouth. Second of all, you know Sonya gonna hear these calls. Third of all, you just ain't no good. You just ain't no good. Nesto ain't no good.
You need to know the real what's going on right now. Right? You need to know how I'm gonna make this huge ass bond. So that's the deal. She's gonna sign, and boy gonna take care of the rest for it. So that's it.
So he said Lamont needs to know the deal of what's gonna go on here. Shirley gonna sign, and old boy gonna take care of the rest of it. Talking about Dre.
Yeah, for that bond, I'm good on it. I'm good on it. I was good on it the day after that. So straight into that video shit about that. Yes.
So he said he's been good on that bond. He was straight on that. He already. So he basically trying to say he already had those plays in motion.
So my shit, my head would hurt then. So, and when it come out to the 13th, we gonna be messing the bond. Like, you got bonds. We already got bonds on the other shit. That's what the white boy that want me to have. Now I got it.
So he said the white boy didn't want him to have the bond, but he got that. And he's gonna try to get the other bonds on signature bond, but he was good until the video came out. So I don't know what video he's talking about, or if he's talking about the pictures or whatever they're accusing him of. I don't know what he's referring to when he refers to when the video came out.
So now us just denying me with not no bond on 13. Now she has to give that bond. So have to, or we going to trial.
So he said the other judge that denied him the bond before on the 13th, she has to give it to him. If not, they're going to trial.
Trial is 4 weeks. So I'm automatically gonna win anyway.
So he said trial is in 4 weeks, and he's automatically going to win that.
So you got me, you got me now. Right. So yeah, so I'm out the door. So I'm telling you what's going on. I'm out the door. It's just I'm not worried about going to the stay with you. That's just an address for me to get out. And then if I move, I have to change it with the kind of clerk. So that's nothing to me right now.
So he said he not worried about actually going to stay with Shirley. He just need her address to get out. But if he has to change his address once he's out again, then he just has to go change it with the Erie County clerk. He's not worried about that.
It's that I mean, just get out. And then if police trying to sell, you just come stay with me. We'll work it out. We'll figure it out. I ain't worried.
So Lamont said, "Don't worry about that. If push come to shove, you could come stay with me. We ain't worried about that."
Yes, I'm good. I'm good on that part. That part I'm good. It's just I want to make sure that bond because you have to pay the bond $5,000 for the bond. It would have been 80,000. You get what I'm saying? So right.
So Nesto said he's good on that. He just want to make sure Shirley's still going to pay the 5,000 bond because it would have been 80,000.
Some priorities that could be put up with that to get me out. So I'm good.
So he said some property is going to be put up with that to get him out. So like I said, yeah, he's counting on Dre to put up some property to with Shirley's 5,000 to and her signature to bond him out. I just don't understand how he's depending on somebody that says they're done to bail him out. Do you not understand? Part of being done means you not getting no money. I'm not bonding you out. I'm not signing nothing. I don't want to make no decision if it comes down to the hospital and they say, "Hey, you're his last of kin on record." Done means done. She wants no part of you. Done. It's so crazy that his ego is so inflated that he think Shirley's done mean, "Oh, I'm done, but I'm still gonna put up money for you." He's so delusional.
Good on that. Don't worry about get his counsel team all the way up to stuff.
So he said he good on the bond. Only thing he got to worry about is getting that 7,000 together, so he could give it to the man, so that he could get the council team started for him.
Yeah, well, I tell you, I'm glad that my lawyer was paid for it. But he did right.
He said he's glad that his lawyer was paid for, and that was paid for by Shirley. And you should be happy and grateful for that. You shouldn't be asking for anything else. Nothing. You shouldn't even got that.
He extra, as you can see if you watch the video, he's stumbling. I didn't even look at it. Yeah, okay.
He said if Lamont watched the video of Ernesto during the bond hearing, his attorney is stumbling.
He's stumbling now because that should have never happened like that. So either he's gonna just go try to do it himself and get me fucked all the way up, or he gonna get some counsel about me in his ear and they can work a team together. That's what my brain is right now.
He said so. His attorney is either going to try to get some help and try to get somebody to add to the team to help him, or he gonna mess it all the way up if he tried to do it on his own.
Well, I'm getting out. That's because I haven't even been indicted. That's what does matter, correct? You get what I'm saying? And a lot of people say, "Bro, get that part. Yeah, I'm just accused. I'm not. Bro, you just get accused."
So Nessa said he's getting out. He's just accused. He hasn't been indicted yet. And Lamont said, "Right, you're just accused."
Right. I got that because I'm like, he just accused. I didn't even charged and indicted on that side. And the fuck with this guy? You get what I'm saying? But see, that's where you come in with Shirley. She don't listen to you. She ain't listen to nobody else.
So he said, "See what he's saying? Cause so that's where Lamont comes in." Nessa saying that's where he want Lamont to come in with Shirley, cause Shirley's gonna listen to him. He trying to send Lamont over there to twist Shirley arms. He's so sad. That should be a matter of fact. The judge told him to stay away from Shirley. Now you send it. Now you on a recorded line sending somebody over there to coerce her. Nah, brother, you gonna mess around with some um tampering with evidence and what is it harassing a witness.
She gonna listen to you because you've been around me so fucking long. We've been around us so long. Now she gonna listen to you. But what she don't know is I'm gonna blow up again when I get out of here.
He said Nesto said Shirley will listen to Lamont. She will listen to Lamont because they've been around so long. But what Shirley don't know is he's gonna blow up again when he get out of here. So he's just gonna be this big time person. And he feel like, oh, that's gonna stroke Shirley's ego to make her want to be with him again.
Because that's my MO. You got what I'm saying? Yeah. So right now, get a girl to send me a GoFundMe page. Get her to send me a GoFundMe page so I can raise some money that way as well. So
So he said, so right now he gonna get Sonya to set him up a GoFundMe page, and when she set that GoFundMe up, it's gonna help him raise some money.
somebody's gonna support me. Don't give a fuck what nobody say.
He said somebody gonna support his ass. He don't give a f what nobody say.
Right. You know, okay. It's like a bet. It's like when you know what I'm saying? You bet the rate. That's basically what it is. Right.
He said it's like a bet. You know, you're taking a bet on him. That's basically what it is.
Right. But you thinking right though. Your mind, I'm glad to see that shit right. You on point.
Lamont said, "But you thinking right though. I'm glad to see your mind and you on point." Lamont just care about the fact that he's not asking him for no money. He's not digging in his pockets or got his hand out saying, "Hey, how you gonna help me with this?" So whatever plan Nesto come up with, Lamont going with it. He's like, yeah, you thinking right. Not telling him the truth that that's the most dumbest plan I ever heard of. It must Lamont need to tell him the truth that that's the dumbest plan he ever heard of too.
Yeah. So right now I need to help Shorty get creative with that so she can put together a team that is gonna support what I got going on and get me to go for it. Hey, don't give a fuck what they did. People laugh or whatever. Somebody gonna win with my
He said, yeah, set him up a GoFundMe and he don't give a fuck if people laugh, but somebody gonna support him.
So whoever talking gotta know what they talking about. It's never been done. This has never been done before.
Nestor said this has never been done before.
And I know it. Right. Yeah. All right. Well, shit. Let's run it then. Let's run it. Yeah. So I'm gonna tell her that that's when they talk about, and this ain't illegal. It ain't, but I'll make sure it is. If it ain't, I'll make sure it runs. Make sure everything is clear, and because I need help. So
Lamont said, all right, bet, let's run it. Lamont liked that plan as long as it don't include him dishing out no money or no property. And Nestor said, yeah, this ain't illegal.
yeah. So that's it. I'm falsely accused. You know, a lot of folks being here falsely accused. The football player, remember him when
Nestor said, that's right, he's falsely accused, and there's a lot of people in there falsely accused. Like the football player, remember him?
they accused him of the one that didn't kneel and they fired him? He went and paid for that folks that got a funeral that died in Fulton jail and he got ate up with the nets and shit. You remember that?
He said, remember something about a funeral with a football player and a guy, and somebody came in and paid for the funeral, and the guy got ate up by the gnats and stuff?
Yeah. So it's some people out here willing to do some shit now. It really, really is.
He said, because it's people willing out here to do some shit now. It really, really is. Meaning that it's people willing out here to help, but they're willing to help when they see people being done wrong. You have way too many victims to feel like you're being done wrong.
So if Shirley stay focused and keep it that look here, I'm sticking by my folks no matter what. And if the people on her side is smart enough as a tech team, as a support team, as a job, they know this is more fuel, good fuel for Steve. You,
So Nestle said if Shirley just stick by her folks and to the end, and this will all also help Steve with more fuel for his job. So he feel like this is good politics uh for the Steve Harvey Morning Show when in all reality this is negative confusion that's actually bringing the ratings down. Cause who wants to listen to a show where somebody's writing a strawberry letter where they're giving people recommendations on how to deal with their marriage when they're married to a big time criminal?
feel what I'm saying? Right. Yeah. That's a good fuel for him as well, for everybody, if they really try to support what they're doing. Because what they talking about is the same thing I'm going through right now.
So Nesto said this is good fuel for everyone because the same thing they're talking about on the Steve Harvey Morning Show is the same thing he's going through right now. Nonsense, just nonsense.
You agree or disagree? Well, well, I don't disagree. I'm just taking it all in.
Nesto asked Lamont, "Do you agree or disagree?" Lamont said, "Well, I don't disagree, but he ain't say he agree."
I'm just taking it all in and adjusting it and moving accordingly. I'm just taking it all in.
Lamont said he just taking it all in and moving accordingly. In the back of his mind, he really want to say, "Man, this is a bunch of hogwash nonsense. This is the dumbest plan I ever heard of." But he know if he say that, then Nessa gonna say, "Well, man, what type of plan you offering?" And Lamont don't want to come up with no plan because then that means his plan gonna have to come with some money to back it up. So let's just go with Nesso's plan, no matter how dumb it is.
Okay. But you on the right page though. You on the right page. Okay. But like I say,
Lamont said, "But you on the right page, though. You on the right page." Yeah, he might be on the wrong page. Oh, he might be on the right page, but he in the wrong book in the wrong chapter.
just stay focused on you and not what these people outside doing. Right, right.
So Lamont told Nesso to stay focused on him and not what the people on the outside doing. Basically, he don't want Nesto to fall and fold because he found out that his marriage crumbled because Lamont know too that if Nesto start to fold, a lot of people going down with him.
They focus on you. Right, right. Because that's going to be a distraction. You're going to be okay.
Lamont said, "Stay focused on you. You're gonna be okay."
Yeah, I'm going to be okay. Yeah, this is true. I'm going to be okay. It's just right now how to make something bad out of good.
Nesto said, "Yeah, he's gonna be okay. It's just how to make something bad out of something good." And he meant to say, "How to make something good out of something bad."
So that's what I'm working on right now. I got to get on that. So you're saying that sound like a winner right now. Somebody going to bet on my ass, and I know they will.
Nesto said, he asked Lamont, "So you saying that plan sound like a winner right there, right? Cause somebody gonna bet on my ass. Somebody will, cause I know they will."
Yeah, I mean, help with the GoFundMe up ain't bad. I mean, that ain't nothing.
Lamont said, "Yeah, her putting up a GoFundMe, that ain't bad."
And see what you can do. Yeah, that ain't bad. But I got a structure. I want a structure that um they got to bet on me. They got this it. They just bet on me. Then I'm gonna win.
He said he want in the instructions that somebody just gotta bet on him. They just gotta bet on him. That's it. They gotta bet that he gonna win. So he wants Sonya to put that in the instructions. So in the GoFundMe instructions, it'll say, "Please donate, but you gotta bet on me."
Right. Somebody gonna say yes. I know they will. Ain't nobody did that before. Yeah.
That's what says somebody gotta bet on him. He know they will. Ain't nobody did that before.
So that makes sense. But when she was talking, you talked to her. How did she sound? She sounded like she was. Yeah, she like, well, I gotta go. I'm by. She like, fuck it. Yeah.
Nesto asked Lamont, said, "Do that make sense to you?" And Lamont didn't answer, but Lamont went to ask him, like, "So when you was talking to Shirley, how did she sound?" And Nesto said, "Well, she was talking like, well, I gotta go, bye." So basically she was real short winded with him. She didn't have nothing to say, and that's how you know when somebody done when they don't got nothing to say, cause they don't want to say nothing that's gonna give you a reason to think that you got something to explain. There's nothing to explain.
Then her mind is she gotta take care of her grandkids. She gotta look out for them. I got my daughter. I got this and that. I got my job. I got
He said, Shirley said in her mind, she got to take care of her grandkids. She got to look out for her daughter. She got her job, this and that.
people calling me every day. They care about me. Worry about how I'm doing. But
He said, Shirley said, people calling me every day that's worried about me, worried about what I'm doing.
can't get no money though. They ain't helping you do nothing. They never did it.
Nessa said, but those people ain't giving you no money though. They ain't helping you with nothing.
Hey, and now you yourself ain't. So, but one thing is, it's cool though, cause guess what? One situation don't make the other situation worse. So right now, when I went through all that other shit before I got this for it with her, shit, they gotta make it very better. So I can't concentrate on none of that right now. If it's dead, it's dead. No, you can't concentrate on that. You gotta concentrate on.
Nessa said, one situation don't make the other situation worse. Y'all, I'm not saying what he's saying makes sense. I'm just repeating it for y'all so y'all can hear it.
You gotta concentrate on the survival for it. Yeah, I gotta concentrate on that. So right now is, I'm pretty sure she'll stick with the bond thing. I'm pretty sure she'll do that because she wants to get out so she can get
He said, but he's pretty sure. Nestle said he's pretty sure Shirley will stick with the bond thing because she want to see him get out.
a lot of answers for herself. But as staying married and all that shit, I'm not really concerned about all that because she didn't say nothing. Don't worry about all that.
Nestle said he's sure Shirley's gonna stick with the bond because she got a lot of answers that she want to answer for herself. But as far as staying married, he's not really worried about that. And Lamont said, yeah, don't worry about that. Don't worry about that.
Don't worry about that right now. You just focus on getting out. All the other shit, don't worry about it. Nah, I ain't. Just focus on getting out.
Lamont said, just focus on getting out. All that other stuff, don't worry about that. Just focus on getting out. And Nestle said, I ain't.
No, I'm not. So, but you see my options now that I had. My options is
Nesto said, but you see, his options are better now. His options are better now since they have been since he's been in there.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's gonna work itself out. Stay prayed up, bro. It's gonna work itself out.
Lamont said, yeah, it's gonna work itself out. Stay prayed up, bro. It's gonna work itself out.
It's gonna work itself out. Don't let that shit bother you. Yeah, just stay prayed up. It'll work itself out. Yeah, yeah. Because all them lies and all that shit they making up, that shit don't make no sense, bro. No, it don't. It don't. And it definitely just. Well, I'm gonna be alright. Like I said, it's gonna be alright.
Lamont said, because all them lies and stuff that the DA making up, it just don't make no sense. And Nestle said, it definitely don't, but he gonna be all right.
It's gonna turn around, bro, and I'm gonna show you it's gonna turn around, and you're living proof to see it. So,
Nestle said, it's gonna turn around, bro. You gonna see that it's gonna turn around. You gonna be living proof to see it.
you're living proof to see it. And absolutely. Stress I had in the way that you kill my ass in a way. What's that? All the extra stress I had when I was out here trying to kill me in a damn way.
Nestle said all that extra stress he had when he was out here would have killed him anyway. So, anyways, what he's saying, all the things he had to do to take care of Shirley is almost like he's saying it's a relief that she's divorcing him. But that's just a coping mechanism for him. He knows Shirley was the best thing he ever had.
Yeah, you got a long life to live, sis. But for whatever
Lamont said, nah, you got a long life to live.
reason, for whatever reason, this is going on, but we ain't gonna worry about it. He got his reason and you got yours, so we just
Lamont said, for whatever reasons is going on, we ain't gonna worry about it because they got their reasons and you got yours.
keep living, keep moving.
Lamont said, keep living and keep moving.
Stay focused and don't worry about it. That's what you got to do.
Lamont told Nesto, stay focused and don't worry about it. That's what he got to do.
That's what you got to do. That's it. That's it. That's all I can do. I just got to get him that seven, and then I can go forward from there and keep motherfucking going.
Nesto said, that's it. All he got to do is get his lawyer that 7,000, and he could keep moving from there and move the f on.
That's it. Okay. Yeah, and I get that GoFundMe page. Somebody gonna say yeah, somebody gonna fuck with me.
He said, and then he got to get that GoFundMe page, and somebody gonna f with him.
Somebody strange gonna fuck with me. I know, cause somebody in their life done been through what I'm going through. Some
He said somebody, a stranger, cause somebody done been through the same thing in his life of what he's going through now. Somebody, somebody done been through the same thing in their life of what he's going through now.
somebody. But the only thing about it is, this is a political thing. That's if I wasn't married to who I'm married to, this shit wouldn't be a big ass deal at all.
Nestor said the only thing about it is that this is a political thing. If he wasn't married to who he's married to, this wouldn't be a thing at all. And he got that from Sonya's brother telling him that they're making him a political example. And Sonya's brother fed that nonsense to him, and he sat right up there and believed every word of it. Cause again, it's a coping mechanism for him. It helps him feel better about what he did. He don't really believe in his mind that they caught him doing all this stuff, even though they done detailed it word by word by word, and he know he did every bit of it. Nah, he just better off saying it's a political thing, cause that's what helps him sleep better at night.
As you know, that it might not even be you. It might not be you. It might not be. You might.
Lamont said, no, it might not even be you. It might not be you. And Nesto said, it might not. Talking about it might not be Nesto that they're going after or the reason why they're doing this. And you know, Nesto gonna take that and run with it because he feel like it's just another excuse for him to be able to feel better, you know. As long as people keep believing this nonsense. And you know what? His crew don't even believe this nonsense. They know he's guilty. And they know they was right along there with him doing some of that stuff too.
He's getting punished for something somebody else done done. You're right.
So Lamont said Nesto telling Nesto that he might be being punished for something somebody else done done. And Nesto gonna say, you're right.
Boy, I ain't think of it like that now.
Nesto said, boy, I ain't think of it like that now. Yeah, you ain't think of it because it's a bunch of nonsense. And as much nonsense as you come up with in that tiny ass brain of yours, even you couldn't think of nothing dumb as that.
Yeah, I think of it like that. Yeah, I ain't think of it like that. Read about Joseph in the Bible. Joseph. He was locked up underneath the jail.
Lamont told Nesto to read Joseph in the Bible because Joseph was locked up under the jail.
Damn. Really? The king wife accused him and they put him in jail. Yeah, read about Joseph in the Bible. But he got out. I elevated Joseph. Yeah, when he got out, he elevated him to second in charge.
Lamont said, the king's wife put Joseph in jail, and when he got out, and when he got out, he was elevated to second in charge. So in Nesto's mind, what he thinks he's gonna get out, and he's gonna be what, the governor? Nonsense.
Elevated to what? Second in charge when he got out. He was second in command next to the king. Joseph. Okay.
He said Joseph elevated to second in charge, and he was second to the king.
Yeah. Okay. Just keep that in mind. I'm gonna keep.
So Lamont told Nesto, just keep that in mind. Yeah, because what good is that gonna do him? What can he do with that? Or walk around with his big old ego thinking, yeah, when I get out, I'm gonna be governor, I'm gonna be president, I'm gonna be government. What do he think he gonna do with that? We'll never see him as mayor, as in leadership, none of that. So I don't know what Lamont think that's gonna do for Nesto.
That in mind. I'm gonna keep that in mind. So this might not be for you. It might be for somebody else. Somebody else. They going through me. There you go.
Lamont said to Nesto, this might not be for you, but it might be for somebody else. And Nesto said, but they going through me.
I agree to that. This shit crazy, man. This world shit, this life is a motherfucker party. That's why we in. Yeah.
Nesto said, this life is a MFer, man. And Lamont said, it's all good. That's why we in it. But, I do agree. Life is hard, but it is kind of what you make of it. And at his day and age, he's 60 years old. At this point, he should have been able to grab a hold of the majority of his life by now. There's just no way at his age he should be in jail with all these victims saying he innocent. And he still don't have the ability to come clean and say, okay, I did this. By now, he could have got himself a good deal. Now he's looking at potentially spending the rest of his life in there. But instead of doing that, he rather, believe in his big old head. I'm innocent. I'm innocent. That's if he even believe that. But he wants somebody else to believe that so they could take a chance on him and probably, pay for this big defense team and get him off on a technicality, because that's all they'll be able to get him off for is a technicality, not the fact that he's actually innocent.
This is life, motherfucker, boy. Yes, it is. Yeah. All right, brother. I feel pretty good right now. I'm all right, but I just want you to know the real. Don't tell her old girl what's going on because she don't need to know everything. No.
That's what said. All right, he feel pretty good now. That's what Lamont was supposed to do. Just make him feel good without spending no money. Lamont like, how can I make this man feel good without pulling out my checkbook and without being named as a co-defendant? And then Nesto still scheming, but don't tell old girl though, cause we don't want her to know nothing. Talking about Sonya, and she still think that Nesto got her best interest at heart, and she still think they in a relationship. But he's saying don't tell old girl.
I don't tell her everything. You just keep hold your business to yourself. Yeah.
Lamont said, I don't tell Sonya everything. You just keep your business and keep holding it to yourself.
You doing right. You know what to do. You know what to do.
Lamont said, you doing right. You know what to do. You know what to do. Yeah, you know what to do while you blasting it all over the internet. Don't tell old girl, but it's gonna come out on these phone calls. Silly.
Yeah, I know what to do. Yeah, I know what to do. Paul separated. Right, right.
Lamont said, "You know what to do. Keep Peter and Paul separated." It's sad. This is so sad.
Right, and then you know what I'm gonna do? I'm also trying to reach out to. I'm trying to reach out to this guy on trial. You know who I'm talking about. I gotta figure this out. You know what I'm talking about now?
He said, "So you know what else he gonna do? He about to reach out to the guy on trial. Who he's talking about is R. Kelly, because R. Kelly, I think he had he put what's her name charges on Tasha K. So he think he's gonna be able to get R. Kelly's defense team so that they can sue whoever put the cause out, which ain't gonna happen because FOIL Act was submitted to legally get the cause. But in Nesto's mind, R. Kelly's lawyer is going to help him sue the bloggers, and he's going to be rich.
Yeah. I gotta figure that. I gotta figure this shit out. I gotta figure that. I'm gonna answer questions. Yes. Don't let them hold you down, boy. Stay positive, stay strong.
Lamont said, "Don't let him hold you down, boy. Stay positive and stay strong."
Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna figure this shit out. It's gonna be alright. But I want you to. I am very, very close. I'm out the door.
Nesto said he's going to be all right, but he's very, very close. He's out the door.
Very, very out the door. So I just gotta figure this last little piece out.
Nesto said he just got to figure this last little piece out. Mind you, this call was made on June 29th, 2020. Brother, you need to speed the process up.
To be honest, they come here with some other shit. I don't know what they could be, but that's fine. It ain't nothing else like that. I don't know what it could be.
He said if they try to hit him with some more shit, he don't know what it could be, but that's fine. But he don't know what else it could be. No, what it is that he knew he did a lot of scamming out there, and he don't know who's coming forward and who's not. You know, some people is actually embarrassed to come forward to say that they were scammed by this criminal, by this non-English speaking criminal. So in his mind, a lot of people just don't even want to be bothered with it. But you'd be surprised.
I wouldn't even worry about it. Let it be. And you be where you be. So let it be and just keep it.
Lamont said, I wouldn't even worry about it. Just let it be. And you be where you be.
Keep moving. Alright. And there we go then. There we go. And how the fuck you ain't never ride with them? No, I ain't talking to them.
And Lamont said, and them other folks, you ain't never rap with them, huh? And I mean, Nesto asked Lamont that, and Lamont said, nah, I ain't talk to them.
Okay, alright. Just let it be, let it be. What it is, yeah.
And he's talking about Lamont. Nesto asked Lamont to reach out to I think the SA victim, the one that used to always be with Nesto, the one that he called his daughter or whatever, which was again tampering with a witness. He said that on a call.
Yeah, that's it. So that's what they said. They were done, right? They told you that, right?
Lamont, Nesto asked Lamont again. So that's what they said to you. They said it's done, right? He just can't get it through his thick skull that Shirley is done. He just had in his mind that he was Shirley's end all be all, and that Shirley couldn't make a move without him. He had in his mind that Shirley couldn't even go use the bathroom without him. Fool him. I'm glad he got that wake up call.
Yeah. That's what they told me. When he started doing this morning. Oh, yeah.
Nesta said, because that's what they told me, talking about Shirley. And Lamont said, when did you talk to her? And Nesta said, this morning.
Yeah. Yeah. And they said they got to go because they got so much to do. Yeah. Yeah. Well, that's
And Lamont said, Shirley said she got to go because she got so much to do. And she right, she got a life to live. She got grandkids, she got a daughter, she got her own life. She got a life ahead of her. She don't need to be wrapped up in this mess worried about Nesto, which ain't even his real name. He done changed it because of all the other criminal activities he was involved with. Ain't no way I'm about to put my life into somebody that done changed their name because of all the fraud and they done did in their life.
yeah, cool. So that's fine. That's cool. But it is done, right?
Done. Oh my God. How many duns do you got to put on it for this man to understand that Shirley is done? No, she not done, done, done. She's done, 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 done.
Right. That's what they said. Okay. Well, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. That's cool. Well, see what's happening, man. And yeah, that's them. That ain't me. That's them. No, I got what you're saying.
Nesto said again, that's fine that she's done. And Lamont said, that's her. That's not me. That's them. So he's saying, Shirley saying she done, but he's not done. Like that's supposed to make Nesto feel any better.
I got let them be. Don't even worry about it. Let them be. Yeah.
Lamont said, let Shirley be done. Don't even worry about it. Just let her be done.
It's gonna turn around, and then when it turn around, it's like, oh, dang, yeah.
Nesto said it's gonna turn around, and Lamont said, yeah, it's gonna turn around. And when it do turn around, I guess Shirley's supposed to be like, uh-oh. Well, she's supposed to be like, oh, I want my marriage back. Oh, boy, please.
Yeah. 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 That ain't my fault.
Nesto said that ain't his fault. It was such a immature response.
That ain't my fault. But anyway, I'm in a good position. I just got to just hold my cards right now. That's all.
Nesto said, anyways, he's in a good position. He just got to hold his cards right now. I thought when you're in a good position, you're supposed to play your cards right now. Hold them.
Yeah, it is. Okay, brother. I'm gonna go on about my business, and you have a great day. Stay focused, man. Stay out the way. All right.
Nesto said, okay, brother, I'm about to go about my business. Stay focused. Stay out the way.
Stay focused and stay out of the way. Hey, and hey, get me back on tomorrow, and let and go from there. All right. All right. Love you too, bro. All right, love you, bro. Hey, love you, bro. All right. Thank you for using Global Link. Thank you.
Well, that's the end of the call. Lamont just talked him off the ledge, and it didn't cost him a penny. Sorry, Nesto. But the only reason why Lamont's still taking them calls because he don't want to be wrapped up in that too. Boy, oh boy, if Nesto would just sit down and just write down everything that's going with him and start just admitting to one thing at a time, maybe he'll see his true self. Well, I just wanted you guys to listen to this call with me because I didn't hear it and I missed the live. And I hope this helps some people better understand what's being said because I know a lot of you guys can't really understand the jargon that they're speaking. So if there's a call in particular you guys want me to translate for you or go over or just even repeat it for you guys, just let me know.